What did you think of the speech, Mike?
Well,
That's
his reaction right there. Shrill at times.
That's definitely going up.
Look, how long has Ms. James been the leader? And here, yet again, an opportunity for her to begin to lay out the specifics of an alternative plan. And what did we get? We got nothing more than the usual kind of criticisms and attacks that we've seen through basically 4 months of the session. Nothing by way of specifics. If you want to lead, if you really want to be taken seriously as a leader, you've got to lay out something for people to think about, talk about, and get their minds around. And we saw nothing of that from her today.
She was a little more specific later in the scrum with reporters when she talked about putting the economy as well as education on the top of her agenda, going out and meeting business leaders, holding economic forums.
Wow, there's a real dramatic step forward for the leader of the NDP to actually talk about the economy. You know, I should be fair, because it was just over a month ago that Ms. James was at a gathering a couple blocks down the road here where she talked about the economy. That was the UBCM. What was her idea there? Well, let's increase taxes dramatically on the very sectors of the economy that we rely upon to create jobs. Now, she didn't talk about that today, but what's even worse, it's still part of the plan, but she relied upon a surrogate, Jim Sinclair, to say it for her. And that's deplorable. That's not leadership.
She called the Liberals liars, and she said that British Columbians believe the Liberals lied, the Liberal government lied, especially during the election.
Yeah, it's interesting when someone, I have always found, when someone wants to divert attention away from the fact that they don't actually have an alternative, when they don't actually have any specifics to offer people, they will revert and resort to name calling. And that's unfortunate. I was actually very interested to see whether at last, after what's it been, 6 or 7 years as leader of the NDP, we would see something specific, see something about the economy. These are serious times, and people are facing some real challenges, and they deserve to know what the choices are. We didn't see any of that from Ms. James today, that's for sure.
She suggested that she's going, she suggested she's going to address the issue of child poverty in a plan that she's going to roll out over a year or maybe 3 years. What do you think of that?
Well, that sounds specific. I mean, you know, our ability as a society to do these important things, to provide healthcare, provide education, provide assistance to families and child support, are built around the notion and a powerful economy and a strong economy. And over the last 8 years, we've done very well in terms of leading the country. We are, like the rest of the country, North America, experiencing challenges. So we've laid out a plan as government that we think will help British Columbia go forward, lead the country into recovery. And instead of simply attacking and criticizing, this was a chance for Ms. James to offer something specific. You know, I must say, there was another reason I came today, probably the same reason you. I did think about this magical moment with Ms. James on the stage, with Mosa Hoda on her left and Bill Vandersdam on the right, sort of singing Old Lang Syne. That may still happen, we'll see.